Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's much anticipated launch video for the brand new planner portfolios and tons of extras. This has been such a labor of love, let me tell you. It's been a huge project and I have a lot to share today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So here are all of today's releases. I went a little crazy. So this started with one portfolio and then I was like, well, I need to have at least one more other option. And then that one more other option turned into 4 other options. So anywho, I feel like this planner portfolio is a combination of so many different things that we've offered in the shop in the past. So of course we have the actual planner portfolio, which launched earlier this year to house the planner pieces system. And then there's tons of templates in here. A lot of what you're gonna see today is a sneak peek at things to come in the very near future. I will say today's launch is an undated launch, and you will see why once we dig into it. But I will have dated planners that offer a lot of these same features in the next couple of weeks or so. My goal is to get that all up before Thanksgiving. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy seeing how everything ends up coming together and all of that. So I figured I would just start by sharing the most neutral option, kind of walk through that together, which is the black and white. It's the one that I did a sneak peek of a couple days ago. And then I will of course share the colored options so you can get a closer look at those. You see some stickers here. There are also some tab stickers that I will be sharing, so you get a lot of fun extra bonus items with the planner portfolio. But let's go ahead and start with the landscape version of the black and white planner portfolio. So I am so excited with how this turned out. I feel like this is such an amazing build your own type of planner system. I have fallen in love with including linked templates in the planner system because the hyperlinks are maintained. You don't have to worry about pulling over inserts and things like that. It just is very convenient to copy paste all of that kind of thing. So that's essentially what this system is. It's a folder system. In the landscape version, you get 18 main sections that all have 5 subsections. In the portrait version of the portfolio, you get 20 sections, main sections, and then 5 in each. So lots of dividers. I was just thinking you can use 12 of these obviously for each month of the year, and then you've got 6 extra bonus sections if you want to have like a travel section. You're gonna see, you guys, there's over, I'm not even kidding, over 250 templates packed into this. So lots to choose from. I of course will be sharing all of those with you, but this is the main page. So you've got this really cute folder look to it, a little bit of the background here. You can see all of your main sections right here. Of course, these are all hyperlinked. You access the templates by tapping on the tab up here. And then there is a hidden hyperlink up in the upper right-hand corner for both the landscape and portrait version. The links all work the same. And that is going to take you to a support page that has a walkthrough. I'll show you that in a little bit, a walkthrough of how to copy and paste templates. It's super simple. And then it also has some information like the fonts used in the planner, some links to like the planner Dropbox if anything gets added there, and then the link to the Planning to Prosper vault is there too, where you can find mini months and other little freebies. So lots to find on that support page, and again you can access that, I'll just tap here now, by tapping on the upper right hand corner. So here's the support page. Like I said, P2P vault. This video is going to be linked right here. And then other tutorials here, a little button to message me on Etsy if you need help, the hex code for wherever the light gray color is used, and then the fonts used in the planner. And then of course, my little disclaimer that our products are always created and tested with care. I am a perfectionist. I quadruple check things, but even with that, human errors do occur. So if you notice an error, anything that needs to be fixed, of course, message me on Etsy. I will fix it right away. And then the link to the planner Dropbox is going to be located right here, so you can just re-download it if you need to. And then here are the instructions for inserting templates behind your dividers. So I'll show you this in action and everything, but it has all the step-by-step instructions here. So if you need a refresher, or you're like, oh, where do I find that button, anything like that, you can just access that information directly in your planner. You're gonna have tabs off to the side here on all your pages. So tabs 1 through 9 and 10 through 18 here. And that's gonna be for your main sections. So all of your 18 main sections you can access on every single page of your planner portfolio, which is very convenient. If you tap on the bottom here, it's gonna take you back to the first page. If you tap on the top, it's gonna take you to the templates. So here we'll tap here and it'll take me to that first page. And then this is what your divider sections are gonna look like. So you're gonna, again, have all your tabs on the sides. You're gonna have part of the design in the background here. And then you've got your little label here. So I left some space between one, so you're in main section 1, and the little hyperlinked bars here so you can label it. So say this is January, you can put January, and then you could do your monthly view, your weekly pages, daily pages, maybe put your budget here as well, and then maybe you do like a goal section, something like that. The beauty of this is that you can build it exactly how you want it. And again, everything's gonna be hyperlinked in a sense, because everything is like 2 taps and a swipe away. So I love that. Okay, really quick, I finished filming this video and then I realized I never showed you how to like copy and paste the templates. It's super easy, but I just wanted to share for those who may not know. So what you will do is you will go to the template that you want to use. So have an idea of where you want to put it. So say you're working on January stuff and you're like, oh, I need to grab my monthly budget that I want to use. So you would go to your finances and then say I want to use version 1. Then what you would do is you would hit these 3 little circles or little dots up here, hit copy page. And then I want to go to section 1 where I'm going to put January, and I'm going to put this behind section 4 here. So I would label this, you know, January and then budget, and then hit this plus page symbol up here and hit paste page. And you want to make sure after is selected because you want this page to go after your divider. So I'm going to hit paste page. It pastes it there, and now super easy. So say I want to go to my January budget. I'm just gonna go to section 1, section 4, swipe, boom, there's my budget. So that's how it works. You're not moving the templates from the back of the portfolio and like putting them behind the dividers. You want to maintain those original copies. You are simply copying that template and then putting it behind the divider by pasting it. And that's how you're gonna kind of build your own planner and everything like that. So I just wanted to pop on real quick and share that with you. I'm just gonna plug this little mini tutorial into the video. I started editing it and then I was like, whoops, forgot that. So here you go. Here's the little mini tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. But that's how all of your pages are going to look. So it's going to change to white in the center when you know you're on section 2. So you'll see that kind of move down here. So that's you're on main section 1, subsection 3 here, main section 1, subsection 4 here, and so on. And then it just repeats. So you'll see it says 2 up here and it just repeats. So those are all your dividers that you're going to be inserting your or pasting rather your templates behind. So that's how that all works. If you tap on the number here, it'll also take you to that front page. Okay, then we get into the meat and potatoes, which is the templates. And there are so many. So if I tap on the tab there, it takes me to this main big page where you can list out your 18 main sections and you can label your subsections. So if you want to see everything at a glance, the whole way that you have everything laid out, you can put that super simple here, and everything is hyperlinked. So you put your main section up here and then your subsections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, if I tap here, it's going to take me to that divider. And then if I tap at the top, it's going to take me back to that index page. You're going to see your main template sections down here. So we have annual planning, quarterly planning, monthly planning, weekly planning, daily planning, scrapbook and journal, meal planning, productivity, finances, health and fitness, home management, travel, lifestyle, faith, and note-taking. If you swipe over or if you tap right here, it's going to take you to this overview page where you can see exactly what is in each section. I did break down the monthly section into a couple different pieces because there was a lot, and it was just better organized that way. But there are 3 pages here of your template. So if you swipe through, you can see everything that is included, and of course everything is hyperlinked as well. So if you want to kind of look through your templates that way, just swipe over and you can kind of see you know, everything and how it's laid out and all of that. Now let's go ahead and go to the main section, and I'll just kind of swipe through everything to share it with you all. This is probably going to be the time where you're going to want to grab a snack, because there's a lot to share. So I'm gonna try to not make this like a super long thing, because I have to edit this when I'm done filming and I don't want it to take forever. You guys have been amazing and patient so far with this launch. We ran into so many snags yesterday, it was crazy, but we pushed through. So anywho, gonna try to not like have this take too long, but I do want to share the templates with you guys so you can kind of see what they look like. So here's the annual goals, very similar to ones we've done in the past, where you can rank how you're doing in your different areas and put what your goals are in each box. So for your career and business, fun and hobbies, mental emotional health, relationships, finances, home, physical health, and faith. And then the review, where you can again rank how you're doing, put, you know, what your wins were, challenges, what worked well, what can be improved, and then your favorite memories here too. And then we have a little year at a glance here where you can kind of put, I feel like this is such a good section for like tracking steps or birthdays, you know, things like that. So you have the overview there, and it's broken down January to June and then July to December. And then annual tasks, January through December, as well as July through June. So just the perfect place to put those annual things in each month. So maybe it's you know, your dentist appointment, go see the dentist, or it's you know, checking your, I don't know, furnace, I don't know. But whatever you do on an annual basis, or if you want to just kind of plot it out like even on a quarterly basis, you want just an overview, this is a great page for that. Then this is where you're gonna want to use those mini calendars that you can find in the P2P Vault, and you can create your own annual overview. I am working on the 2026 mini calendars currently too, for those who really like to plan ahead. So I'm hoping to have those up very soon, but the 2025 ones are already in there, and you just put them in here and then you've got your whole annual overview, which is nice. Then some basic boxes, January through December and July to June. So this is another great place to plot out, you know, birthdays or just big events if you've got a wedding to go to, anything like that. Year in pixels, so you can use this for anything. There's a spot here to put your key, and then, you know, if you want to track like the weather or how many steps you took, or, you know, whatever you want to do here. There are other places in the portfolio system where the year in pixels is used, so I will share that with you soon. But yep, so you got that for January to December and July to June. Then we get into quarterly planning. So here's your quarter planning. You've got the focus of the quarter, your goals, what you're looking forward to, potential obstacles, what you want to do more of, less of, a spot for notes, at the bottom, so it kind of goes in like a column here. So January, important dates, tasks, and then notes at the bottom. So there's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, November, December. And then here's the overview, so quarter 1, quarter 2, 3, and 4. So there's that. Then we've got the monthly planning. So this is where you're gonna see your month at a glance, your dashboards, your calendars, and miscellaneous templates. So here's your month at a glance, very similar to the quarterly overview with the little sidebar here of information. A mini calendar here, you can put what month it is right there. And then you've got a spot here where you could put like maybe a mini like vision board type of deal or whatever inspires you, or put some quotes there, whatever you want to do. And then tasks, birthdays and anniversaries, and appointments and events, and then a spot for notes down here. So you've got month at a glance, and that comes in Mondays start with 5-week and 6-week, and then Sundays start with 5-week and 6-week, and that just changes this little area up here. And then we get into all the dashboards. You're gonna see some dashboards similar to the dashboard pieces that were released, and dashboards from other planners and things like that. So this is where it kind of all comes full circle as far as like implementing other areas of products that we've released in the past and kind of having it all come together, which is again really cool to see. So here's just all the options. You got a habit tracker down here, lists, a big spot for memory keeping or vision board. So this is the first version in 31 days through 28 days. Here's the second version, again with 31 through 28 days. So you could put your main circles here, maybe those are your goals, and then the tasks associated with the goals or the events and what you need to do for the events, that sort of thing. So there's all of those. And then here's the third version with habit trackers here, sticky notes, little column table here. This is a good spot for like a monthly calendar. And again, those come 31, 30, 29, and 28 days. And then here's the fourth and final version. So just a little sticker pattern here, some big columns, and then again, a good spot for a mini calendar. You could put a quote there, whatever you want to do. And then we get into the monthly calendar. So we have full page calendars in Monday, Sunday start, 5-week, 6-week. And then we have partial page calendars for those who like to have a sidebar. And this is where you would need to, you know, date with some date dots, things like that. And you're gonna get date dots included with your purchase, so that is convenient. And again, it takes 5 minutes or less to date a planner. It's super easy to do. I do it all the time actually. If you watch my monthly Plan With Me's, I'm constantly dating my monthly planner, my monthly spread, because it's undated and everything. But yep, so there's that in the Monday and Sunday start. And then the second version has the lines. So some people really like to have the lines. This is really great, I feel like, for expense tracking, you know, what you're spending and everything. So you get full page, Monday, Sunday start, 5-week, 6-week, and then the partial page as well for that. And then here is the plot graph. So this is really good for just tracking things like steps you're taking. So if you want to do 1,000 through 10,000 steps, or 1,000 through 15,000 steps, and then you can kind of plug on the plot point, you know, where you hit that day, and then you connect the little dots and it comes out with a plot graph and stuff. So this comes in the 31 day. There's a little spot for notes down here. There's space up here too if you want to title it. And then 30 days, 29 days, 28 days. And then monthly goals, very similar to the annual goals, and the monthly review, again, very similar to the annual review. And monthly tasks, so you've got January through December. You put in what your tasks are here. You can use your highlighter tool. If you want, you can mark these by using your highlighter. You can kind of color that in if you want to, or you can do a little check mark. So Maddie was playing in this earlier, so it's kind of funny that there's purple. But anyways, so monthly tasks for January through December, July through June, and then your weekly layouts. So let me reset my camera real quick. It times out on me at 24 minutes, so I have to kind of stay on top of that. otherwise it cuts me off. But anyway, so weekly layouts, and again, these are all hyperlinks. So if you get to this main page here, you can tap here and it's going to take you to that page right there. And then it's really quick just to get back to your weekly planning page there. So everything again is like 2 taps away, which is important to me personally. I like the ease of use and stuff, and I figure you guys might as well. I don't want it to take like a million clicks to get somewhere. So, all right, weekly layout. So here's our box layout, some sidebar space. I love this layout. And yeah, just a very open one that you can use for whatever. And then there's the task layout. So you've got 7 little boxes here, lots of blank space where you can put pictures and deco and, you know, widgets, whatever you want to do. But the whole idea is that you would, you know, put what day it is, and then if there's like an event for that day, and then just write out your list. Or you can not put any events and just do deco, or just put what day it is and what you've got going on that day, however you want to do it. The classic layout. The functional one, so a little bit different. Very similar to the Prosper Planner layout. And then functional 2, I love this one with the split, and then the stuff in the middle and the little habit tracker down there. And functional 3. So there's those ones, and then you've got the horizontal open space, so you've got this space in the middle to put whatever, and then your boxes up here to put your days and maybe like a mini calendar. The open space split, so you've got the spaces over here and then a bunch of space in the middle, or the boxes rather on each side, and the space in the middle to decorate or do whatever you would like with. And then the open space vertical, so you've got all your 7 like rows here for your days, and then you've got this nice big space here that you can use for deco, whatever else. And then the productivity, so you can label each row over here and then put in what is going on. So this is really great for, like, you know, if you want to put each member of your family there, or if you want to put like weather, work tasks, personal tasks, appointments for the day, mood, however you want to do it. It's really great too if you like teach or something, or you've got classes. I feel like this is a great academic one where you can put like what the class is right here and what's going on for the day on each day if you want. And then there's the sidebar space here, and there's plenty of space at the top of all of these like layouts. I left space at the top so you could put Monday, Sunday. We offer a lot of like day of the week calendar type of scripts in the shop, but then you also get some included with your purchase too, which I will share with you in a little bit. Then we've got the so scheduled, so a spot up here to put like maybe your top 3 tasks, and then a little area here where you can put your appointments for the day. The block planning, time block planning, and that goes from 5 to 11, and it's not labeled AM or PM just in case you're more of an overnight, so maybe your day starts at 5 p.m. And then the widget layout here, and the work week layout, so Monday through Friday, and then some boxes here that you can use for weekend if you want, or anything else, and then some sidebar space. Then we get into the daily layouts. So here we have morning, afternoon, evening, and then we have the checklist here, a bunch of blank space in the middle to play with. Time blocking here, lists. And then we have this one here, so you're gonna notice a pattern here. It all comes with morning, afternoon, evening, and time blocking as options. So you've got space for the weather up here, top 3, a bunch of little functional pieces here. Here's the other functional option. And this one comes from the to done line. So I've gotten requests for the to done daily layout as a neutral template. So here it is. Very exciting. And then here's the hybrid. So this comes from the Focus Planner. See how it all comes together? This comes from the Focus Planner. So you've got morning, afternoon, evening, and you've got a little spot here where you can put each day of the week if you want like a weekly overview, or you can use this for something else if you want to as well. And then some spots here for widgets. And of course that comes with the time blocking as well. So that is a really fun one. And then here's another daily option for the hybrid. So you got your week overview here, lists, and then morning, afternoon, evening, weather, top 3, some sticky notes, and then you've got your time blocking here. And then this is the wellness one of my favorite daily layouts. So you've got weather, mood, sleep, gratitude, meals and hydration, movement, self-care, and then, you know, a bunch of functional spaces for like the agenda, to-dos, mini calendar space, sticky notes. This is a really great spot for like putting photos and stuff like that, I feel like, or quotes, things like that. So that's the wellness. And then we get into scrapbook and journal. So here's the daily check-in. So start of the day check-in, end of the day, how you're feeling at the start and end of the day, focus of the day, gratitude, I will take care of myself today by, and then memories made, wins of the day, what could have gone better, and then general thoughts here at the bottom. So it's a really good daily check-in for journaling. And then we've got some memory journaling here as well, where you can put some photos and write about your day. And then another memory journaling page here. So this was a weekly layout. I decided to repurpose it. You could still use it as a weekly layout very easily, but I decided to stick that in the memory keeping, you know, scrapbooking section. So this is a really great option, like if you're going on a trip or something like that and you want to document what happened on each day. Year in photos, so 12 spots for 1 photo per month, and then a little bit of what happened that month, so I love that. And then I am grateful for, so there's one line where you can just write in what you're grateful for, and that's 31 days, 30 days, 29, 28. So you can use this for every month and not worry about, you know, oh, there's 28 days this month, but I have 31 lines, and like, you know, I just figured I might as well just make the 31 through the 28 days. And then the same setup for 1 line per day. So this could just be a quick little snippet, like what went on that day, how are you feeling that day, however you want to do it. So again, with the 30 down to the 28 days. And then we've got 1 photo per day as well. So I think that is really fun. So 31, 30, 29, 28. And then we get into the photo collages. So lots of little photo collages that you can use to track things. I love this one. You can crop your photos in the Photos app on your iPhone. If you have an iPhone, I'm sure other phones do it as well. And then you can fit those in and create a really cool looking little photo collage. So you've got 3 options there for that. And then we have meal planning. So we have family favorites. I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and dessert. And then I left it blank too. So for me, how I'm probably gonna use this is each member of my family. So Andrew's favorite meals, Maddie's favorite meals, Julia's favorite meals, you know, stuff like that maybe. So family favorites. And then a grocery list that is both categorized and blank. So if you don't shop like this, you can create your own list over here. And then kitchen inventory, so pantry, fridge, and freezer. And then again, a blank version too. Like I like to track my inside freezer, garage freezer, and fridge. Pantry. I don't really track my fridge at all because, I don't know, we just eat through stuff, like stuff doesn't accumulate there. So that's personally how I will track that. So kitchen inventory, meal ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert, and beverages. Monthly meal plan, so you can put in your monthly plan here and then use it up. So if you've got some meat in the freezer, stuff like that that you need to use, and then writing a list of what you need to stock up on. So if you got some staples that you need to stock up on, and that comes Monday start through and Sunday start 5-week and 6-week. Meal plan theme, so I love this. So say you want to do like Taco Tuesday, meal ideas could be enchiladas, taco bowls, burritos, you know, whatever else, nachos. So you've got some spaces there to kind of brainstorm some ideas of like theme days. I love doing theme days for meal planning. It just kind of makes things simpler, like, you know, meatless Monday, Taco Tuesday, soup and salad Saturday, fish Friday, like just things like that. I love it. I'm kind of nerdy about it. And then we have meal prep, so you can write in the meal up here, and then you can put what you need to wash, soak, slice, chop, mix, blend, cook, bake. And then you got additional tasks down here and a spot for notes. So if you got some meal prepping to do, this is a great place to kind of plan that out. A recipe bank, so you've got a spot here to do category, meal, source, and you can duplicate these pages. You can copy and paste them as much as you need. And these again would go behind your divider, so you would copy it by hitting this 3 dots up here, hitting copy page, and then hitting the plus symbol once you get to the divider you want to put it behind, and then just plus and paste page. It's seriously super easy, super quick. So you can always duplicate them. Recipe cards, so you can duplicate recipe cards. You could use a whole section for recipes and then do like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert recipes and just paste these behind things. And with GoodNotes, you can search documents, so you don't need to flip through a bunch of stuff. If you're trying to find a specific recipe, you can use the search feature with the magnifying glass up here, and it'll search the document for whatever word you're plugging in. So say it's like a enchilada casserole. If you plug that into your search bar, it'll pull up that page for you. So just a little thing that I think I know I personally forget about a lot, because I'll be searching for things. I'm like, wait a minute, I can just use the search feature and pull it up that much quicker. So just some things. And then you can always, like, you know, bookmark pages or add pages to your outline. There's a bunch of different ways to organize it and make it easy to access. But again, everything is like 2 taps and a swipe away from, you know, getting to where you gotta go. But if you don't want to flip through a bunch of pages, say you've got a bunch of recipes behind it, use that search feature. Very helpful. Okay, then we have shopping by store. So you got stores here, and then you can put, you know, what you need to get. So Costco, Kroger, you know, from the butcher, whatever it may be. So there's that. And then special event, so we've got drinks, appetizers, main course, side dishes, desserts, decor, and notes. And then a spot for your guest list, tasks, and shopping list. So this is really great if you're planning something like we're gonna do Friendsgiving here in a few weeks, which I haven't even started planning yet. I need to get on it, but you can use this page for that. And then a weekly meal plan, which I left open. I didn't break it down by breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, because I know some people don't, you know, do all those like meal plans, like you just plan dinner. So you could put, if you're just using dinner, you just put your dinner here, and then maybe like your meal prep tasks that you want to get done. Or you can draw some lines and you could put your breakfast, lunch, dinner, however you want to do it. And then there's Monday through Sunday start, and then there's Sunday through Saturday, and a nice big grocery list off to the side here as well. So that's the meal planning section. Then we get into productivity. So we've got a brain dump. I love the brain dump, because let me tell you, I have started brain dumping at night, and I have been sleeping so much better. I did not realize, it's like one of those things, like a tip that you hear so many times. People are like, just brain dump at the end of the night, it helps, blah, blah, blah. And then you just never do it. And then lo and behold, I tried it, and I was like, you know what? I've got so much going on in my brain. I need to get it down. And I've made it a nightly ritual thing, because I don't think you notice the difference very much if you're just doing it a couple times. But I've been making it a point to brain dump and journal at the end of every day, and I am sleeping much better. I feel my sleep quality has improved, so there is something to be said about brain dumping. But anywho, so we got personal, home, work, follow-up, contact, to buy, research, and then must do, would be nice to do, and quick and easy tasks. So my thought is you could fill this out and like copy and paste over where it needs to go. So if like you're listing out your personal tasks, you could put, okay, this can definitely, you know, wait, so I'll put that under the would be nice to do. Or this home task is super quick, so let's put that there. So that was kind of my thought process with that. And then we have a nice just blank one, so you could categorize these however you want and just unload in each box. And then the brain dump here, so I love this. You can list out your tasks, and same concept, you can put them into must do, easy to do, and it can wait, and then some random thoughts over here as well. And then we have daily routines, so you can put in your routine up here, the task, mark it off for each day. So you've got 6 areas here, so this could be morning, evening, you know, your skincare routine, your cleaning routine, whatever routines you have. So you've got 6 spots for that. And if you don't need 6 of them, you can easily screenshot a little white square and cover it up and just plop other stickers on top of it if you want to. So there's like no pressure to use all 6 of these. Like for example, myself, I really only have a morning and evening routine. So what I would probably do is take like a screenshot of the white space and plug it on top of here and here, and then just like put other stickers or something, I don't know. But just wanted to mention that. So that's Monday start and Sunday start. And then goal setting, so you can put your goal, your why, goal date, notes, and then break it down step 1, 2, and 3, and action steps right here. If you need more than 3 steps, you could duplicate this page and then just white out here and just like put a number in there if you want to. And then an inbox where you can just kind of, again, just almost like a brain dump type of page. So you can use that. I've seen this in a couple different places. I personally have not used the inbox method before, but it's intriguing. So, and then make a list. So just, if you need to make lists, here you go. You've got 10 different lists that you can make. So there's that. A mind map, another really great brainstorming type of method. So if you have an idea and you want to kind of expand on it and break it down into steps, like for, you know, 2025 planner launch, you know, come up with your design, do your hyperlinks, like all that kind of stuff. Master task tracker, so this is a much used page for many of you. So we've got annual, monthly, seasonal tasks, weekly, and daily. So just everything in one spot there. And that comes January through December, July through June, and then Monday and Sunday start. So there's 4 different versions of that based on what you like to use. Seasonal tasks, fall, winter, spring, summer. Very simple, just got your checklist there. Oh, and I wanted to mention too, I had gotten feedback about making darker lines and using like bolder font, so I really made it a point to do that this go around, so things aren't as light as typical. So I used some bolder fonts for the print and the cursive, and then I did darken the lines in general. So hopefully, you know, that works better for those who were having trouble seeing the lines and stuff in the past where it was too faint. I did darken that up for you guys. So. And then we have task progress. So tasks here that you list out, and then you move to in progress and completed. So another really great way to just list out all the things that you've got to do, and then you just move them, bump them over as you're working on them and stuff. And then we have a time tracker. So if you want to track, you know, how long you studied for example, if you're a student or you're just studying for like, you know, a state board exam, whatever it is, you could put, you know, study here, check it off when you're done, and then you can put your start time, end time, how much time you spent, and then any notes that you want to make there. So I really love that. I feel like that's a really great page for like a student to use, or if you want to track, you know, how much time you read, how much time you're reading each day. There's a lot of different uses for that. And then weekly routine, so weeks 1 through 5, and very similar to the daily routine, you put in what your routine is, and then the task activity, and check it off as you go. And then we get into finances, so a big section here. So we have account activity. So if you want to track your specific account number, there is a way now to put a password lock protection on your documents and GoodNotes, by the way. So I realize like some of this is super sensitive information, but you can lock it down, or you can just hide it in your planner. The odds of someone, you know, getting your planner and, you know, finding this page and all that, I would say it was probably pretty slim, but you can be safe for sure by password protecting it and all that if you want to. But yeah, because you put your accounting number, your routing number, you know, your card information, and then just track your transactions and things like that for your account activity. And then another one for account information. So just really good information I feel like to have on hand that you may not want a paper document out there for, but you want to have it, you know, somewhere safe. I feel like in your, like, you know, GoodNotes and your digital documents, that's kind of a really good safe place for this type of information. So the account, institution, all of your information here, PIN number, credit limit, username, password, notes. So you can kind of keep track of all of that. And then your annual financial overview, so goals, account balances. I thought this would be fun for, you know, the starting balance of, like, say, your emergency fund at the beginning of the year and the end of the year. Notes, and then a spot for income, bills, expenses, debt, savings, giving, and credit score, and for every month of the year, and you can total it out down here as well. And there's a July to June version of that too. Oh, I'm so glad I have water. I had a feeling I was gonna struggle. I've already been talking so long. This is already gonna be such a long video. I knew it was going to be though. So hopefully you have your snacks and you're cozy and you're cruising along with me here. All right, so annual sinking funds, category, goal amount, monthly amount, actual amount, over and under notes. Bill tracker, so write out all your bills, the due date, the amount, auto pay, January through December, and July to June. Then we have a business budget, so revenue, business expenses, a spot where you can track your expenses for the month, and then a summary, so revenue total, your business expenses, and then your total profit, your taxes that you paid, and what your take-home pay was, and some notes there as well. And then your business finance summary too. This is super helpful. I plan to, you know, just bring this into my accountant each year. I feel like that'll be really nice. So your year, what your goals are for your business with your finances, and then revenue, expenses, profit, federal taxes, state taxes, savings, and take-home pay. And then debt overview, you can list out your debts here, write what it is, what you owe, interest rate, minimum payment, extra payment, total payment, payoff date, and goal payoff date. So you can kind of list out all your debts there. Debt repayment tracker, so if you want to track individual debts, you've got a progress bar over here, put in all the information right here, put some notes, and then a table for the date, payment amount to principal, to interest, and balance. Then we have expense tracking. So you've got a category up here, the beginning balance, and then you can kind of track it. So you could put, you know, groceries, for example, beginning balance. I gave myself $800 for the month, and then you can kind of track it throughout the month that way. And again, you can duplicate these pages. So if you have more than 3 expenses, just duplicate them and you're good to go. Here's another expense tracker option. So date, store, description, amount, and then just total. So if you just in general want to track your expenses versus, you know, tracking them by category, I think that's a really great way to do it. Financial goals. So you can put in your goal, start date if it's short-term or long-term, the end date, actual end date, goal amount, amount that's needed per paycheck or per week or per month. You can just highlight which one it is, and some notes, and there's plenty of little spaces here for your financial goals. And again, you can just white out ones you don't use. So if you, for example, only have 4 goals, just make a little screenshot. I can even just show you that real quick just so you know kind of what I'm talking about here. So you would take a screenshot, copy image, and paste. And this is what I mean. You just take this, cover it up, and you would never know it was there. And then just put other stickers there if you want to. So that's how you can kind of customize it even more to work for you. Financial reflection, so goals accomplished, what went well, what could have gone better, and then a financial snapshot, so date, income, expenses, debt payment, savings, giving, and remaining. A gift tracker where you can put the recipient, the occasion, the budget, notes, and then gift ideas, kind of create a budget for that, so you can use this for Christmas or birthdays, wedding, you know, that kind of thing. Income tracker, so you've got source here, and then you can track your source for each of those. So like my business, Andrew's job, YouTube, whatever it may be. And then there's an investment tracker. So you can write your account, beginning balance, let me reset my camera again, and your contributions and all of that. And here's a second option that you can use for investments. Medical expense tracker, so this is really nice to have throughout the year just to kind of see where you're at. So you can put the date, person, description, total billed, insurance paid, out of pocket, and then paid in full, question mark. So you just put yes, no, that kind of thing. Net worth tracker, assets, liabilities, and then the calculation. So you can put the date here, assets, liabilities, assets minus liabilities equals net worth. So a little tracker there for that. A savings tracker, so you can put your account information, progress bar, and then all of the activity right there. Sinking fund, so you can write each individual sinking fund, and again track this very much the same as the expense tracker, just to track your balance in each sinking fund. Subscriptions, so you can put your individual subscriptions, frequency, date, amount, and then notes as well. The budget, so this is just a general budget, really great to use for monthly, bi-weekly, paycheck, you know, it's very flexible. So you have income, bills, things with due dates, expenses, things like groceries, gas, household, miscellaneous, so if you're putting like things to savings, and then you've got a summary down here as well for income, bills, expenses, miscellaneous. So just a nice, you know, easy budget there for you. And here's the second version, so income, bills, expenses, sinking fund, savings, debt. So if you want something broken down a little bit further, this is a good option. And we've got our summary where you can kind of calculate everything out, and then a spot for notes. Then we have a transaction log with the key, and you can highlight, you know, your transactions, keep track of groceries, household, gas, things like that. So there's date, description, debit, credit, balance, and then a little check mark for when you track the transaction. A utility tracker, so you put in your utility company name, account number, and then you kind of track your utilities that way. Some notes down here, so for example, you know, expect higher gas bills in the winter by, you know, last year we paid X amount on average during the winter months, however you want to do that. So you can track that way. Oop, and I jumped around on accident. And then there's a weekly check-in where you can track your transactions, write in your categories here, the starting balance, what was spent, remaining, notes based on the activity over here, and then a little reflection space where you can put what went well, what could have gone better, next week's goals, and notes. Whew! Oh my gosh, okay. Health and fitness. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just do this a little bit quicker if I can, but I'm trying to be as quick as I can. I'm sorry guys, but there's so many, I'm telling you, over 250 templates. Okay, so 30-day challenge is right here. Very similar to what you've seen before, but I did add an end of challenge reflection and all of that, so you can kind of put in whatever it is. Maybe it's no sugar or hitting a certain step amount or whatever it is. Appointment tracker, so you can write in each individual appointment, where it was, what doctor you saw, reason, summary, questions to ask, things like that. A blood pressure log, a blood sugar log, a cycle tracker, so you can put your cycle length, and you can put like your little key here, so spotting, light, regular, heavy, so you can color code that however you wish, and then you can track your cycle there, and then notes and observations. So that's January to December, July to June. Fasting tracker, so you got dates here, like if there's specific days that where you're fasting, and then you can use like a color block system. You can highlight or use a transparent shape to track like when you fasted, and then you've got the total time fasted down here, and then your goals and notes over here too. And there are 7 columns here. I didn't specify Monday through Sunday, Sunday through Saturday, all that, just because like for me, for example, I do alternate day fasting, so I don't fast every single day. So yeah, just wanted to kind of mention that. Food journal, if you want to track the meal, nutrition info, and symptoms and notes. So if you have food sensitivities, I feel like this is a great page. Another food journal option, so the date, the time you ate it, what you ate, the nutrition, and notes, so just another version. Habit tracker, so again, you can use your highlighter tool. You can come in here with that and mark in, you know, when you did certain habits and everything, or you can use Maddie's chunky purple thick pen there. So habit tracker, January to December and July to June. More habit trackers set up, so these are more of like monthly calendars. You can put what the habit is here, and then you can like date this if you want, or just mark the days. You can create a key down here if you want to. So Monday, Sunday start, 5 week, 6 week. Measurement tracker, so you can put a progress photo here, and then the date, weight, all your measurements for your different areas. So there's that. Mood tracker, I feel like this is really fun if you want to put like a mood icon in each of these, and or you can color code too. So I put some ideas down here for color coding and everything, and then a spot for notes. So that's Monday start and Sunday start. Pain tracker, so this is where you can use the little plot points. So we could go do like here, 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 and then let's do like a thinner pen here. So you can connect these and see sort of how your pain was throughout the month. So that's sort of how the plot graph works. But there's 31 days, 30 days, 29, and 28. Progress photos, so you can, you know, track like maybe you're trying to clear up your skin, or you're trying to gain weight, lose weight, whatever it may be, or build a certain muscle or whatever. So you've got a spot here for progress photos and a spot for the date, and then any notes you want to put below it. Sleep tracker, so you can put your day, when you fell asleep, when you woke up, and then you've got this bar here that you can either put a little dot for the hours slept, or you could put, oh, I slept 9 hours. I feel like that's gonna be my night tonight because I need some sleep, you guys. I was up really late last night and wanted to wake up to get this done as soon as I could. So 31 days, 30 days, oh, and you can color code here. So based on how much time you slept, high energy, steady energy, or low energy. So just put your highlighter color in for the hours. And then there's notes down here too. Okay, and then we've got supplements and meds. So you can put the name, the type, if you need to take it with food or without food, the purpose of it, dosage and time, refill date, and then these super cute little pills that you can put a little check mark in for each day, and then notes as well. So there's 6 spots for 6 different supplements or medications, and then there's 31 days, 30, 29, and 28. So just kind of a really fun, unique way to track that. And then symptom tracker here, so if you want to track any symptoms that you're having, there's a couple different options there. So there's this one here where you can put what it is, how long it lasted, the cause, what helped. And then there's one here too where you can write out your symptoms and when you experience them. So there's 31 days, 30, 29, 28. And then a weight tracker, so you can put a photo here, date, start date, goal weight, your why, and then the date, weight, plus, minus, and notes here too. So this could be for weight gain or weight loss. And another plot graph, I left the weight over here obviously blank because that's very personal based on what your goals are and everything. So, but you can just write in your weight over here, and then you can track that here. So if you're trying to gain weight, you'd want to see a plot point or a plot graph that's like kind of trending up. If you're trying to lose, you'd want to see one that's kind of trending down. So I feel like that's really helpful to see overall like how that's going. So weight tracker, weight tracker, weight tracker, and all the different days, and then a workout log. So date, focus area, so maybe this is leg day, all the exercises you did, the weight you used, the sets, reps, how much time, and then distance too, in case you're doing cardio and all of that as well, and then some space for notes at the bottom. So there's a workout log. Okay, home management. We are cruising along here. Home management. So we've got a 30-day declutter challenge. So you can put what you're decluttering and then check it off once you've decluttered it. All about, I feel like this is really helpful. You can put who the person is, and then you've got their information here. So date of birth, height, weight, hair color, eye color, blood type, allergies, medications, clothing size, shoe size. Doctor information, dentist information, really great for kids, I feel. And then favorite things too. So you could put in, you know, what their favorite color is, favorite food, favorite candy, you know, whatever it is. So I love that page. Chores by room. So you can put like bathroom, what day of the week you clean the bathroom, and what needs to be done. So you got 8 spaces there, Monday and Sunday start. A chore schedule, so monthly tasks, each day of the week tasks, daily chores, and then a spot for notes here. And then of course that's in Monday and Sunday start. Contacts, just a good general one to have. Deep cleaning, so the room area, the tasks, and what needs to be done. A follow-up tracker, so kind of who to contact, when, why. Highlight in-person, call, text, email, online if you're meeting like on Zoom or FaceTime. And then notes here at the bottom. Maintenance log, so if you're tracking, you know, maintenance on your furnace or your water heater or your refrigerator or your car, whatever it is, the item, cost, company, description of service, passwords, a pet profile, so same thing as the all about me, you can put photos here and then put the information as far as like breed, weight, coat color, favorite toy, treat, microchip, immunization record, vet visits, veterinarian information, notes. So really great for keeping track of your pets. Property information, so you can put in your home information, or maybe you have some Airbnbs, whatever it may be. So you can put photos here, purchase information, insurance information, maintenance log, and the address. And then same concept with a vehicle, so you can put your vehicle information, purchase, insurance, and maintenance log. And then when did I last, so like when did I switch out our toothbrushes? When did I last check the air filters or change out the air filters? When did I last check the fridge filter? Like all those little things that you want to make sure you're revisiting. You can write those out in a list here. So January through December and July to June. And then zone cleaning. So, oh, my family is back. Okay, so zone cleaning. So Monday through Sunday and Sunday through Saturday. So what the zone is. And then we have travel. So we have a bucket list. So where you want to go, what you want to do, what it is. Maybe you can put like, you know, a little check mark down here once it's done, or put the photo in once it's done. So just put what it is here and then put the photo of you doing it. I feel like that's really fun. A daily itinerary, so the date, what the weather's looking like, what you're gonna wear that day, maybe put like pictures of what you're gonna wear, and then morning, afternoon, evening, and then some photos here. So there's that, and Sunday start as well. An outfit planner, so the date, the day, and what you're going to wear on each of those days, and that comes in Sunday start too. Packing list, so person or category, and then just listing those out. A travel budget, so your destination, departure date, return date, transportation, lodging, food and drink, activities, miscellaneous, and notes budgets. And then before, during, and after travel for a travel checklist. Travel expenses, so tracking all of that. This is really great for business too if you want to track that. And then you can total out your transportation, lodging, food, drink, activities, miscellaneous here at the bottom. And then we have travel overview. So there's a destination, departure date, return date, your departing flight, return flight, transportation, lodging, a picture of where you're going, and then your attractions there and notes. And then a trip itinerary, so just a general idea of what you've got going on each day. You can white some of these out if you need to, or duplicate it if it's a really long trip. Sunday start for that. And then a vision board, I love this. So you can put where you're going and what you're gonna do once you get there. So I love that, just to kind of plan out your next trip and everything, put photos and stuff. I think that's really fun. Okay, and then we have lifestyle. So we have a blank bingo card. We made like a reading bingo card before, like reading a book, you know, that has a blue cover, for example, or rereading a book. So I just left this blank so you can fill in whatever you want. This could be like self-care if you want it to be, or acts of kindness or something like that. And then you can put the theme of it here, the month, your reward for getting a bingo, and notes. And then we have books of the month for January through December, and you can find book covers. If you do Google and search the book and then look at images, and I have really good luck with Amazon, finding images of the book cover on Amazon, it fits really well in these gray spaces. And then there's July to June as well. And then we have books read with the star rating. So again, you can put the book cover here and just rate the stars. And then we have another way to track that. You can write out all the books you want to read, what format you're reading it in, and then when you started it, when you finished it, and then you can rate the stars over here. And then we have a book review. So you can put the book cover, what you rated it, all the info there, favorite quote, summary, and your thoughts. And then we have currently, so currently wearing, listening to, watching, wanting, reading, excited for, working on, learning, feeling, loving, all those things. So you could write it out, or you could put pictures if you want. A font inventory, so this could be like your go-to favorite fonts, your print fonts, holiday theme fonts, all of that, and you can kind of just track what you've got in your inventory that way. Or if you want to like see how things look, I feel like it's a really great option. A movie watch list, so movie title, genre, release date, watched on, rating the stars, and then notes. Monthly reading stats, so the numbers of books you read, physical books, audio, ebooks, number of pages, most read genre, favorite book, least favorite book, number of reads based on your ratings, and then did not finish there. So that's January to June, and then July to December. P2P inventory. This was inspired a lot by things that I've seen in our Facebook group. So you can put a photo of what the product is here. You can crop it using the photo tool into a square, and then put the product, order number, if you downloaded it, where you saved it. I feel like that's really helpful. And then description there too. So P2P inventory. A podcast tracker, so you can put a picture of the podcast there, put some notes, rate it, put the season, episode, and all of that. And then project planning, so you can do your project, start date, due date, completed on, track your progress, make a budget for it, the tasks, and then you got a big space here to do like a vision board or inspiration board, and then notes down here at the bottom. A series tracker, so this is mainly for books, so you can put the title, format, started, finished, rating, and notes, so if you want to track a specific series. And then TV series tracker, where you can put the series, the season, the platform, what you rated it, and then check off your episodes as you watch them and put notes here at the bottom. And then we have a wish list set up very similar to the P2P inventory, where you can put a photo, the item, the store, the price, purchased, and then notes there too. And then a video game tracker. I know a lot of people are into gaming, so I wanted to have something for those who enjoy that. And put a photo there, the game, the platform, the genre, main objective, hours played, and then rating the game and putting notes down here too. And then we have faith. So we're getting close to the end, guys. So we've got the Acts prayer, so adoration, confession, thanksgiving, supplication, a little note of what each of those are. Answered prayers, just a really great one to put in the date and you know what happened. Bible reading tracker, so this is something I personally really wanted. It breaks down Old Testament, New Testament, and you can just color in as you read each chapter of each book of the Bible. So here's the Old Testament and then the New Testament. And then a Bible study, so the book, the chapters, the author, and sorry, my family's home officially now, so you guys might hear them in the background. I wasn't quick enough, so I was like, yeah, an hour should be plenty of time. I should have known better, but oh well. Okay, so summary of chapters, standout verses, prayer, and notes. And then your go-to verses for, you know, maybe when you're feeling anxious, or when you're feeling down, or when you want to pray for your community, or whatever it may be. So just some go-to verses. My battery's about to die too, so let me go ahead and just switch that out real quick. Okay, all better. Battery's changed. All right, let's finish this up here. So go-to verses, my prayers for, so the date, the topic, what your prayer is. Sermon notes, so the topic, speaker, date, key verses, questions you have, main takeaways, prayer, and additional notes. And then your SOAP Bible study, so scripture, application, observation, and prayer. And then a tithe tracker as well. And then we get to the last section, which is note-taking and backgrounds. So we got a blank page, a chalkboard page, cork board, a dot grid, which are pretty small dots, and then the graph, the craft paper, the lined there, some meeting notes, so whatever meetings, the attendees, action items, agenda notes, and then just a basic notepad there, and then you get back to that support page. So yay! We got through all the templates. I will definitely do timestamps just in case you don't want to sit through all of that. I know it was a lot, but like I said, there's tons and tons and tons of templates. So that is what you can expect to see in the actual portfolio. Of course, the portrait version is going to be much the same. You're going to have all your tabs down here, your dividers and everything. And then you can expect your, templates to look a bit different, but they're still going to be all the same templates and everything, just configured differently for your portrait portfolio. Okay, so that comes with stickers. So let me go ahead and show you the stickers, and I'll show you the tabs it comes with as well, and then we'll kind of flip through real quick the other color theme options. So for the stickers, you're gonna get 11 pages of portfolio stickers, so some just basic, date dots and numbers and labels and things like that that you can use. So you get date dots, some numbers. You've got some scripts here. I love how this turned out with like the print here and the cursive running through it. It just looks so pretty. It's pretty faint in the background. That's intentional to just give it kind of like a little shadowy look. So really fun there. And then some Monday through the weekend stickers here. And then we have different washi options, some pockets and paper clips. And then some scrapbooking stickers, so torn paper and frames. And then some pattern labels, so tab, rectangle, all the different shapes, the arch, the hexagon, the basic widget shapes too are included. And then some transparent tape as well. And then you've got the white outline, like white in the middle, and then the solid color shapes and widgets here. And some really cute, like more decorative labels. I love this chat bubble in this one here, some new additions. So there's some sneak peeks, by the way, of fonts that are gonna be used in future stickers, like when we do the reformats and stuff, and different types of stickers we're gonna be offering and all of that. And then a bunch of different labels that you can use. I left these blank, so you can put whatever you would like on them. And then just more of like that deco journaling type of decoration, so arrows and different things like that. Little binder rings, that's something that a few people had asked for, so I wanted to include that, as well as a couple different tab options. And this little guy somehow got moved. So I'm just gonna move that back on there because otherwise it's going to bother me. Okay, all right, so anyways, so there's that. And then we've got these, which you can stick inside the little pockets. I can show you that here in a minute. And then reminder and a little quote box and a little piece of paper here, and then transparent shape. So let me show you kind of how these little guys work. So I can copy that and then go back over to my pocket. So I just wanted to give you some essentials that you can use for planning and all of that, just a good like basic starter pack. But so you can put that there, and then you can see it kind of sticks out of the pocket. That is like a thing that I've been seeing all over the place. So I just wanted to include some of our own in our sticker packs to use because I personally want to play with them. So that is really fun. So those are the stickers that are included. And then let's go here and I can show you the tabs. So you're gonna get a Good Notes collection and individual PNGs for your tabs. So I did put these in the elements here, and if you tap on it, it's going to be near perfect in terms of placement and everything, and that's if you want to change the color of your tab. So how stinking fun is that? I love that so much. The portrait I had to mess around with a little bit. I noticed that when I just do one strip of tabs, when I try to pull it into the elements and do it like, you know, to change the tab color here, the landscape worked perfectly because there were two different ones. The portrait didn't. So what I did as like a little workaround is I added a little white square next to it. For some reason, when I had 2 stickers lassoed, it sized it better. So you'll see there's like a little white square, and you can just delete it, or if it's a blank white page, you shouldn't even see it. But otherwise, when I would pull it in, it would like be huge and blown up, and you'd have to resize it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's too much of a pain. So you're gonna see a little white square. That was kind of my workaround to getting that to function the way that I wanted, but it's easy enough to tap on and get rid of after you place your tabs. So if you want to, you know, change up the color and everything, you can do that. So I feel like you've got a lot of really great essentials to plan with, and we're going to be offering more sticker packs, just like the Cutesy Ghost, the Tech Girly, stuff like that. So if you just want your essentials and you want to pull in other pieces from other packs versus using like a whole kit, I feel like that is a really great way to do it. So with your purchase, you get a landscape portfolio, portrait portfolio, you get your matching sticker book, you get your matching tabs. If you use the individual PNGs, you just have to pull them in and resize them yourself, which I can speak from experience is kind of, it's tedious a little bit. It didn't take like super long, but just have patience with it, and try to not have such a perfectionist mentality, because it's not, I mean, I feel like I did the best I could do for sure, but it's just, yeah, sometimes when you're resizing things in GoodNotes and stuff, it like, I don't know, it like distorts the image, so I'd have to start over. But anyways, that was a labor of love creating those tabs, I will tell you that. And then also you do receive this bonus pack of scripts, so the matching font, but in stickers. So if you want to put these above like your monthly calendars, you can do that. So you get the cursive for the months and days, and then you also get the print for months and days, and then you also get those in white script as well. And individual PNGs are always included, so these are the GoodNotes files that you're seeing here, but I also include the individual PNGs for those who do not use GoodNotes. So that's everything you're going to receive. Now let's quickly go through the different themes. So I'm going to start with the bold abstract. So this is more of like a bold color, and again, you're going to get these matching tabs with it and the matching sticker book. So that's what all your dividers look like, and then all of the rest of the templates and stuff in there are exactly the same. The templates I did leave as white tabs for the different colors and stuff like that, in case you're, you know, obviously using different kits and things like that. I didn't want to limit you there. So the only place you're going to see the included color tabs is on the dividers, and the black and white version doesn't have it because it's, you know, black and white. So it's meant as more of like a minimalist type of look. But I did include like blacks and grays and like a super off-white tab if you do want to change it for the black and white version. So that's the bold abstract. And here is the sticker pack that's included. I'll just flip through that real quick for you guys, so you can see some of these like patterns and stuff. Super, super cute. Really fun if you just prefer that like more bold look. And here's the pattern labels and the stickers there. I'm sort of rushing a little bit, just because my family's home, and Andrew's supposed to go play golf here in a little bit, so I'm like, ah! But he was going to try to get out of it, but I guess they don't refund him, he said. So, but anyways, personal problems. But so there's the bold abstract stickers, and then again, the tabs, if you want to change, you know, the color of your tabs, you can go to your collection here. So where are they? Bold abstract. Tap those in, and for the most part, I feel like they place really, really well, like to where I don't need to mess with it too much. So that's really nice. So if you want to change the color of your tabs, you've got that option. And it comes in all the four, like the tabs come with all of the four main, you know, colors in the theme. And then we have Pretty Boho, which is super pretty as the name states. So it's like this mauve, like pink color. And then here are your dividers. Super pretty. I love this one. I love how that turned out. I myself have no idea what I'm gonna use in terms of like, am I gonna use this? Am I gonna use like, you don't even have to use this for your planning system. This could be like your catch-all for books and health and all that stuff, you know, however you wanna do it, but because we do have the dated 2025 planners coming as well, which are going to include the templates you've seen today. So that is very exciting stuff. But those are all the dividers. And then let's flip through the stickers so you can see those. How pretty is this color combo, by the way? And then here's the patterns and all of those. So, and there are tons of listing photos, so if you want to get a closer look that way too, definitely check out the listing photos. But how pretty is this color combination, you guys? It's so beautiful. The hex codes, by the way, can be found in the individual PNG folder, but now there's like color pickers and stuff. So, but yeah, if you want like your pen color to match and all of that, it's super easy just to use your color picker. But if you do want the hex codes, it is in the individual PNG file. So just FYI. And then the last one is the planner portfolio in the neutral florals. And I love this one, very like earth tones. You got the green here. So I wanted to, I don't know, I went crazy, you guys, with the themes. This is why this was such a huge project. I went nuts. It started with one, it started with the black and white, and then I was like, oh, let's add another one. And then, like I said, turned into 4. But here are the dividers. How gorgeous. So you're gonna get the tabs and all these colors. How pretty is this? My goodness, I love this one so much. And then here is the matching sticker book right up here. So really, really pretty. Neutral tones. So you got the bold look, kind of that sweet pink purpley look, and then the earth tones, and then the minimalist black and white, all with matching stickers, matching tabs, script stickers for your months and days. So lots of little bonus items, and that is everything. Oh my goodness. And you know, as far as like the portrait version, sorry I didn't show that enough. It's just easier to show like the landscape version when I'm filming because it takes up more of the screen, it's blown up bigger. But the portrait versions are all exactly the same, just all the tabs off to the side here. And then the templates you can access here, and they're all, you know, exactly the same, just laid out a little different to fit in that portrait view. And if you go to the support page here, you'll see all of that there as well. So, and again, with the tabs for the portrait, just letting you know in case you see this like little white blob type of situation, let's do this color. See that white square? I just did that intentionally so that the tabs would be sized well for you guys, and you just have to drag them over and place them. The landscape works better, I've noticed, but maybe if I do like a longer strip, like in the planners, there's going to be a longer strip of tabs here at the top, I believe. Haven't fully flushed that out yet, but maybe that'll work better. But I find in general the landscape tabs right now work better, but if I have tabs up here at the top and on the side, maybe it'll be different. I don't know. But that's why that little white square is there, so that they pull in at the correct size. Okay, so that's everything, you guys. Woo! Thank you for sticking with me. If you are here at the end of this video, I know it's a long video. I did try to go as fast as I could. Probably should have said this at the beginning, but you can always speed up your video by going to the settings and doing like a 1.5 speed. I do that myself when I watch videos. So you can do that, but I will timestamp this too. So if you want to like come back and watch through all the templates, you can definitely do that. But those are the releases for today. So I've got a big task to edit this video and get it up for you guys. I'm gonna try to edit it as quickly as I can and get it up ASAP, and I will let you know in the Facebook group, of course, as soon as it is up. Thank you so much for your grace. You know, it's just me over here. Huge thank you though to my husband, because he helped with the GoodNotes files, which was a huge, huge help. So thank you, Andrew, for that. But yeah, this was a huge project, and I wanted it to all work great, and you know, I quadruple check things and stuff, and so I didn't want to launch until it was actually fully ready and good to go. So thank you for your patience, thank you for your grace and for your support. It means the world to me and to my family. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and for our P2P family. Yeah, I could not be more grateful. So that is it though for today. There will be normal releases this upcoming Friday. We have some to done products to share with you, and then we have some sticker kits coming, various things, some fun new things in November, and then more planners coming in November too. So November is going to be a very exciting month, but this is a great way to, you know, get started and everything. Let me know in the comments below which theme is your favorite. I would love to know. I'm kind of torn myself. I love the minimalist look always, but I love the soft muted colors right now. So I'm really torn between pretty boho and the neutral florals. I feel like I'm kind of torn between those two. But let me know what your favorite is in the comments below. That is it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all of our future videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.